Welcome to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly podcast, your no-nonsense guide to the markets. Subscribe, join the community, and get ready to dive into real talk and real market insights. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Well, today we saw the S&P futures and the NASDAQ futures trading in a very tight range here. We did get some buy reversals here on the 30-minute time frames. And as I told you on Friday, if we do get any push up, I would look to short them. S&P futures hit the 65.16 and change level, and then they dropped all the way down to 64.91 and a half, 92 range. We were in a very tight range, and then at the end of the day, the 30-minute time frames, like I said, I'd be looking for pullbacks during the day. We had some really great patterns here on the likes of the Russell reversing to buy here, and also the 15-minute time frames really set up great longs around the 12:30 quarter to one. S&P futures rallied from the 92 level all the way up. They rallied 10. The moves were anywhere between 5 and 10 points on the S&P. We saw big sell programs coming at the end of the day in NVDA and Meta. Apple, beautiful short off the 30-minute time frame. Tesla reversing to sell on the 30-minute time frame and the 15 that correlated with the 15, and all you had to do was short every bounce off the 5-minute time frame. Other than that, it was very slow here. At times in Avago, shorted the highs, dropped again, making new highs, the non-confirmation. When the Avago reversed to sell on the 15-minute time frame, Avago went into a buy disconnect, and then you had what's called the highs are in for the day on the sell reversal on the buy disconnect. TMFs, the bond market really exploded here after Friday's employment number. The TMF was up over 3.8%. The S&P futures up less than 0.3%. NASDAQ up 0.5%. The Russell up 0.2%. The Dow up 0.3%, under 2.5, under 0.3%. So we're really looking here on the NASDAQ, which was the best performer. Really, to be honest with you, Amazon was very strong here today. Microsoft was up about 0.75%. Some really great patterns in Microsoft here. But overall, the whole market was really staged for a rally once the 30-minute time frames reversed. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. So if you look here on the spiders on the 30-minute time frame, first of all, I said we had nothing but sell divergences here. You're making so the 30-minute reverses to buy here. It correlated with the 15 and the 60-minute time frame. All right. And so when you see this push up here, we're making new highs, and the MACDs could not confirm the high. So I said, I'm looking for shorts, and then look for the pullback on the 15 and 30-minute time frame. Well, the first pullback happened around 12:30 quarter to one. The second pullback happened around 2:45, 3 o'clock. And that's the pullback here. You can see right here. This is the pullback here, 2 o'clock. And again, around 3:15, 3:30. And that's why the S&Ps did what they did. Based upon, and we had about 1.4 billion for sale on the close, on the market on close. But the market rallied off the 30-minute time frame. Now, I'll get into what I expect for tomorrow. We saw Bitcoin reverse to buy on the 60-minute time frame, correlating with the 15, correlating with the 30. But again, the overall market here on the IMFs were I'm sorry, the the IBITs were bullish on the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frame. HIMS, we shorted the highs today on HIMS. The MACDs, the non-confirm on the bigger time frames, HIMS dropped 2, and then the 30-minute and the 15 reversed to sell, and at the end of the day, got to push up into the negative MACDs. All the strategies I teach are based upon divergences, really understanding the process here. Also, let's see, Tesla. Let's look at Tesla here. If you look at Tesla, you can see that the 30-minute Tesla reversed here on Friday, but then when the 15 reversed to sell today, you can see the negative MACDs. Now, Tesla, I saw this morning right here. We called this short right here on Tesla at 9:45. Tesla 358. I couldn't say short fast enough. When you see this push up here like this, and these MACDs are non-confirming, they're gapping up. Well, Tesla just in the next bar dropped $8. So that's unbelievable short. And then when the 15 reverses to sell here, you can see the negative MACD, blue over yellow above the pivot. And then what do you look for? You look for shorts. Now you have a sell disconnect. The 15 and the 30 are in sell mode. And then what do you look to do? You short every bounce on the 5-minute. And this is the first bounce right here. You can see this is the first bounce right here after the 15 reverses to sell right here. This is the Tesla 350 and a half. Boom, drops about almost 4. And then every rally was a short on Tesla off the 5. You can see here, every rally was a short on Tesla. And then ultimately right here towards the end of the day, I think it was right here, the 15s got somewhat overbought, 47, boom. So basically, again, when you see patterns like this, especially in the sell disconnect mode, right? You can see the yellow dots into the blue here, nowhere looking like they're going to turn up. Tesla was a short on every bounce on the 5-minute time frame. Monster shorts there. Again, this is a great pattern in the sell disconnect. Gold was very, very strong today. Gold was up another 23. I'd be looking, if you look here on the gold, you can see here on the gold futures, we had that pullback of 75 points one day. Now we're up 163 points here. I'm still looking for a pullback on gold, hopefully like $100, $120 on gold to get the oversold condition on the daily. I'd be looking to buy some of these GLLs here. Okay, I think these GLLs are a buy here. And I think you can get one maybe $1.80 to $1.50, $2 for a long here. Again, gold is in a significant uptrend, but I'm just saying for a swing trade here on GLLs. Let's see here. NVIDIA very strong at one point today, and then it got kabooshed at the end of the day here. If you look at NVIDIA, let's bring the time frames up. NVIDIA here, you can see the gap up here this morning. I was shorting the highs here on NVIDIA, and then you can see here the 15 got oversold right here around this 169.25, rallied about $1. But once these MACDs turn negative on NVIDIA on the 15-minute time frame, well, guess what? And now we're going to get a sell reversal come tomorrow morning. So we got to see what's going to happen here in NVIDIA. Again, you can see the negative MACDs here. NVIDIA at the end of the day, big sell program, 169.86. You can see the drop of about $1.50 on NVIDIA. Really great Coinbase. Some great patterns here in Coinbase. Coinbase reversing to buy here. Coinbase reversing to buy on the 30-minute time frame right here. And what do you look to do? Take longs on the 5-minute time frame, and then this really great long here on the 15 right here, 303.50, rallied about $2. Again, knock these negatives, going to be a hard time. But again, overall, if you look at a Coinbase here on the daily, you're still in a negative trend on the daily. If you look at the weekly, you're still negative here. So Coinbase, you're negative on both the 15 and the 30-minute time frame. So again, you could intraday trade this, but overall, I think Coinbase is going lower. There's no reason to own Coinbase when the daily and the weekly are negative on indicator 4. And if you look at the monthly, okay, this is a big number. Oh, you're not getting to 183, but the monthly is still bullish. So, but 2 out of 3 is still bearish here. What else here? Vago, Amazon. So I showed you Tesla on the opening. Apple, monster short here on Apple on the 30-minute time frame on Apple. Really was just, you can see this Apple short right here around that's Apple on the 30-minute. Where am I looking at? So here, Apple, sorry, on the 15. So Apple reverses the sell on the 30-minute time frame right here, and it correlates with the 15. Now, Apple, believe it or not, is still bullish on the 60-minute time frame. So you have a sell disconnect here. But here's the thing with Apple, right? Let me just show you Apple. Apple with the MACD on the 60 is negative, blue over yellow, still bullish here, but you're in a sell disconnect, right? The 30 and the 15 are in sell mode. What do you look to do? You short the first bounce on the 15, 237.96. Apple absolutely caboose the $1.30. Absolutely caboose. So we'll see what happens with Apple tomorrow. Oh, one last one. I'll show you. I think let me just show you the spiders here. I think I wanted to show you this one more time. When the spiders reversed to buy, not only did you have the MACDs non-confirming, but the algorithm reversing to buy when the MACDs are above the pivot on the 15, 30, and 60 is another strategy I have that gives you the ability to short and then look for the pullback. All right. When I get back, I will explain what I'm looking for tomorrow. So tomorrow there's no economic numbers, but then on Wednesday we get the PPI, and Thursday we have the CPI numbers, really big numbers here. Again, the PE ratios here are 27, 28. You have those three major gaps below the market. I've been doing this a long time. Those gaps will get filled. I'd rather be in cash than sit here for another maybe 50 to 100 points up. But with that being said, if they even get that high, I am more bearish, and I've been saying this. I think the markets are headed lower. Doesn't mean just because we go into the fourth quarter, we have that so-called Santa Claus rally. You rallied 1,800 points off the low. They do an excessive job either down or up, and that's why you catapulted right back up. They puked them on the lows at 48.32. I remember that print. And if you watch my Twitter feed, I said I'd be looking to buy everything. Bitcoin was, I think, below 75,000. But for tomorrow, what I'm looking for is one more big push up tomorrow, and I'll show you why. If you look at the spiders here on the 60-minute time frame, you can see these 60s here. These things turn up, I'd be looking to really expect the market to push up. But here's the problem you're going to have. You're going to have a problem with the negative MACDs now on the 30. So if we do get a push up tomorrow, okay, and any overbought readings on the 30 and 60-minute time frames, I say let them have them. Those MACDs negative on the 30, the algorithm, the MACDs will probably not confirm on the 15-minute time frame on the spiders or the Qs for that matter. The Qs and the spiders have an identical same pattern. Also, the Russell, if the Russell pushes up to new highs, it's going to be a non-confirmation on the 30-minute time frame. But the real best pattern here is a 30-minute time frame on the 15 and 30-minute on the spiders and the Qs. So with the 60-minute time frames looking like they're going to turn up one more time, I would wait for an overbought, complete overbought condition, look to short them, and then look to see or if the sell divergences on the 15 and the 30-minute time frame on the spiders and the Qs, and then I want to see what happens. If we open lower and the 30-minute time frames get oversold here even more, I'm probably looking to buy them against the 30 and the 60. My guess, I think we push up tomorrow in the opening, and we wait for these 60-minute time frames to get overbought into the negative MACDs on the 15 and the 30-minute time frame, and then I would say let them have them. All right. When I get back, I want to tell you about a special announcement for tonight, so please listen carefully. Okay, first of all, before my special announcement, this incident that happened to this young, beautiful girl who perished in North Carolina really hit me hard this morning. And when I saw the news, I was very shaken at home. And I've seen a lot of things in my 62 and plus years of my life, but this really shook me to no avail. And a senseless way for an innocent life to be taken with so many years ahead, and just to be able to sit there and her life taken and no reporting of it except for one news agency that I follow. But if any of you, there is a GoFundMe page. I donated some money on GoFundMe. I think it'd be really nice. I know they exceeded the number that they wished for, but money is money and whatever. And I don't know if at this point it matters, but it would be nice if, meaning the fact that they exceeded their goal, but it doesn't hurt. Beautiful girl, beautiful woman, and just visibly shook me up, and still is till this minute. Kind of destroyed my whole day here. But my prayers and thoughts are with her family, and just this is a great country, and we should really zero in on crime. But again, I just wanted to tell you that if you can, as a part of my community, even if it's $1, $5, $10, something to donate to her family, I think it would be a great gesture. Again, I never really do this, but this has really hit me very hard, this senseless death. And so I wanted to share that with you. But also, tonight I'll be hosting the Tokyo session Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and next week the 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well. And My Funded Futures is sponsoring me for that. And I want to just say the link is on YouTube. And if anybody needs the link, they could just text me at 914-500-7484. It's a great session. I'm looking forward to really doing the Tokyo session, especially with the new audience for My Funded Futures. And, hopefully that will have some great volatility in S&Ps and gold. But again, I just want to say I'll be hosting this event, and I can't wait to do it. I love it. And with that being said, thank you for following me today. Thank you for joining me today on the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel here. If you like to join my community of traders from around the world, please join me here at sktrading.live. If you'd like to follow me on social media, at official Stephen Kalayjian on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Also, if you'd like to reach out to me, my cell phone number is 914-500-7484. With that being said, thank you for joining me. God bless you. Enjoy every second that we're here. Enjoy your loved ones, your pets, your friends. Laugh and enjoy every second of life. And more importantly, God bless the United States of America. Be well, everybody. See you tonight.
Thanks for tuning in to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly podcast, your no-nonsense guide to the markets. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe at sktrading.live. We'd love for you to rate, review, and join our community for more real talk and market insights. Until next time, keep trading and stay sharp.